Now, the Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu has plans for the Palestinians of the Gaza Strip. Now, the Israeli Prime Minister seems to realize the American President Donald Trump's vision of relocating much of Gaza's 2 million population. Now, reports say that the Israeli leadership is in talks with the leadership in South Sudan to shift all the Palestinians from the Gaza Strip to South Sudan. And our next report tells you more.
Where once stood tall boulevards, now lies nothing but piles of dust. Ruins and rubble, death and destruction. The war in Gaza has been going on for nearly 2 years. Over 61,000 Palestinians have lost their lives. Famine rages, and the current scenes on the ground are unprecedented. Displaced Palestinians fear that they might lose their ancestral land forever.
If he wants to occupy the whole Gaza Strip, then we are staying put. Where would we go? There's nowhere to go. As the saying goes, the sea is behind us and the enemy is in front of us. So where can we go?
Israel is going forward with its plan to secure Gaza. Netanyahu is looking to relocate the Palestinians in the battered enclave, but where are they planning to send the Gazans? Israeli officials are currently in talks with South Sudan about the possibility of resettling Palestinians from the Gaza Strip to the war-torn East African country. Israel's Prime Minister insists the resettlement plan is optional and calls it voluntary migration.
Give them the opportunity to leave combat zones and generally leave the Strip, if they want. We will allow this, first of all, within Gaza during the fighting, and we will certainly allow them to leave Gaza as well.
It's unclear how far the talks have advanced, but if implemented, the plans would amount to transferring people from one war-ravaged land to another. This move could have devastating consequences. South Sudan itself is at a dangerous crossroads and the victim of brutal conflict since 2013. With over 2 million asylum seekers and 1.9 million people who are internally displaced. Moreover, a food lifeline is fading for millions in the country, which is coupled by global humanitarian funding crisis. For South Sudan, such a deal could help it build closer ties to Israel, now the almost unchallenged military power in West Asia. It is also a potential inroad to Trump, who broached and promoted the idea of Gaza being the Riviera of West Asia. So far, Israel has not commented on talks with South Sudan, but if implemented, it could result in a second wave of Nakba for generations to come. Bureau Report, WION World is One.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.